Hang on. Thing wasn't open. It's going to fade out with the volume. That thing
I thought it was going to be like, in 1994, the Nathans, welcome. I thought we were going to do all that, but it was
No, we didn't. We got no production on that. I just have the 3 minutes music. But here we are, Movielife Crisis, Season 4, the final episode of the year. Our Nathans Awards, our knockoff Oscars.
Right.
Although I think it's kind of perfect because Nathans are less known than Oscar Mayer, but to me they are way better.
Yeah, they taste
so that's
delightful.
exactly our situation.
So this is exactly. Yeah,
we are giving away much better stuff. It's not nearly as well known as the Oscars. But
no, it's not. It's not.
Yeah, so it's our year in review episode, our annual award shows, the Nathans, where we're going to pick our favorite stuff from this season. It's just a redo of the 94 Oscars, except only from podcast movies. We got 26 to choose from, and we're not as fancy as the Academy of Motion Pictures. Neither of us is wearing a tux.
I got a little quarter zip. That's the best I can do.
Zip. I got my T-shirt. We also have extra categories, no award show would ever do.
Ever, yeah.
But the first thing I typically always do is I look at our numbers from last year and kind of figure out where we rated stuff, like where we agreed, where we didn't agree, and so just a little casual data analysis, no big deal.
Right.
So we did 26 movies for 1994, which is what we did the year before. 52 weeks in a year. We release every other year. We've never missed a week, so we are out here just smashing it.
Nice.
And 10 Patreon movies from 1988. We're going backwards on Patreon. Anybody who wants more stuff from different years should check that out.
Absolutely.
So, and that Patreon that's 10 movies on Patreon. That doesn't count when we interview people, we put the unreleased, unedited interview on Patreon so that we have longer versions of our interviews from various movie folks that are out there as well.
Which is awesome.
Put out some content for the folks. 36-ish hours of content. Listens on every single continent except for what's the one what no one lives on? Antarctica?
Antarctica. But apparently we do have a listen there. It just doesn't show up on our data.
Yeah, we had, what was the
Because I got in touch with somebody. My uncle used to work there. He called a friend and they said,
like McMurdo Station, and they use their freaking cellular data that streams at like very few kilobits per second to download one of our episodes so we could get one listen on Antarctica. And then we realized that the podcast statistics, the people who compile those, don't even have a category for Antarctica because there's no one's doing anything there.
But we know in our heart of hearts that we definitely
unofficially
there.
We've been on every continent.
Right.
But yeah,
which is cool. I like the international folks that are listening.
I love it.
I don't know if they're like expats that are listening or like actual people from those countries. That's
we got
even
our
better.
stats from our hosting company, and it says what our biggest cities are, and a lot of them are what you would expect. But some of them was like, why do we have so many listens in Sweden? That's strange. But it's freaking awesome.
I'm very big in Sweden.
Yeah.
I'm very big in every.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're big everywhere, buddy. That is not. And we're posting video now, I think, on Spotify. I figured out how to do that. I don't know why anyone would want video, but I think maybe people
that feels like a step backwards, but
it does.
Whatever.
It seems like that's a worse product. It seems like if you had to look at us while you heard us, that would be worse. But we're going to try it. So
yeah, we'll see.
If you're someone who listens to podcasts with video, we're going to be on with video episodes on Spotify and on YouTube. Please tell us why you like that. But yeah, we're out there.
I don't know.
Yeah, so I looked at our ratings. So Jeff, your average rating this season was 7.5 out of 10 Chimmy Dogs.
Nice.
Which is up from 7.2 last year, so you hate things less. Yeah. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
and my rating actually went from 7.5 last year down to 7.1. So we actually flip-flopped. Now it's me who hates everything and Jeff who loves everything. But
oh, man.
Honestly, pretty much in line with last year.
I was wondering, do you think, is it going to keep going higher as these movies get closer to the time where I was more into movies?
Dude, mine went down, so I don't know.
I think that's how mine's going to go.
I think they've leveled off. I think we've figured out how we rate stuff. I think because the first couple of years it was like, I don't know, 7.45, it doesn't matter, whatever. And then we started doing our year end. It's like our ratings are all over the place. Let's figure this out. So I think we're just, I'd like to go, I'm not gonna because it would take a lot of time. I'd like to take all of the movies we've ever done and rank them from best to worst and see if I look at my list, go like, oh, I actually kind of messed up. This should be higher because it should be above this other thing.
Right. Yeah, I had like when I tried to put my top 5 rated for this year, I was like, oh, well, cool. I gave a bunch of them the same reviews, so it's hard to even rank those. Is that how you did it too? Did you
my top
I had a bunch that
were not my top 5 rated.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're saying, but your top 5 rated movies, like you gave, I don't know, 3 movies, 8.5. Did you move those in a ranking, or are they alphabetical? You know what I'm saying? All the 8.5s, if they all got put together in your top rated movies, how do you rank those? Or are you just listing them in no specific order?
Well, I mean, I think if I give them an 8.5, I have ranked them. They're all 8.5s.
Right. So an 8.5 at number 2 or an 8.5 at number 3. How did you decide where you put this? Well, that was my problem.
That's what I already said. I just said I didn't pick my favorite movies of the year based on the ones I gave the highest ratings to. I picked my favorite movies based on which ones were my favorites.
I got you. All right.
But like some movies, like Philadelphia, I gave a 9.5 because it's freaking incredible. But I didn't pick it as one of my favorite movies of the year because it's a bummer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think you're rating the movies based on how much you want to watch them again, and I'm rating them based on how good I think they are, depending on what was happening when I watched them. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Right.
It's a good thing no one really cares, and it doesn't matter because doesn't make a ton of sense to me or you, I think, sometimes when we talk about it.
Right, it doesn't, yes.
But yeah, I think our ratings are right in line with where they were last year. We're dialing it in. We had a pretty good amount of agreement this year. We got exactly the same scores on 4 movies: City Slickers 2, Legends of the Fall, True Lies, Maverick. We were bang on those, surprisingly.
Yeah. Oh, man.
But the crazy thing is that we were within a half Chimmy Dog on 13 movies. So half of the year we were within one half Chimmy Dog. So
yeah, that's pretty good. I think I could probably guess the one we're the furthest apart on because you really gave Philadelphia a high rank. And as soon as you said that out loud, I realized I gave it a 5.0 because I did not like it.
You gave Philadelphia a 9.
No, I think I gave it a 5.
Well, I'm looking at the scores that you sent me, and it says 9 for Philadelphia.
I have it pulled up, and I'm looking at it. I gave it a 5.0. I don't know.
You need to look at the first one you sent me. That's what happens when you have ChatGPT do your shit. It sent 2 different answers for Philadelphia if you don't do your own work.
I don't know. If you look at the second one where I double-checked everything, I think it's a 5. So, because I really didn't like that. Because
I have it as a 9.
I'm looking at it for real. I'm looking at it for real. I'm looking at the actual notes. It says
you're going to have to do it yourself because ChatGPT, 5 and 9 are very different.
Right. That's why I fixed it on the second one and sent it to you.
Right, but I'd already did all the work at that point.
Okay. I can do the work next time if we need to.
Yeah. Next year we'll put that on your to-do list. So you did a 5 on Philadelphia?
Yeah.
All right, hang on. Let me change some stuff. No telling which other ones are wrong. Okay, cool. All right, that drops your average rating to a 7.4. And so let's see. And yeah, that is our biggest disagreement. I had IQ as our biggest disagreement. 3.5 Chimmy Dogs, but that is 4.5 Chimmy Dogs for Philadelphia. Let me change that guy. Yeah, I think that's so. Our biggest disagreement last year was 2.5 Chimmy Dogs. So we're agreeing on a lot more stuff this year, but our disagreements this year are further apart.
Yeah, it's a pretty big. I think it's because we're talking about just like what you said. I think about like, man, would I ever watch this again? And that's how I'm rating it a lot of times. Whereas you're like, this is a really good movie. I mean, that movie got ranked really high on the year, just not by me. Just not by me, because it was a bummer.
Yeah, dude, huge bummer. But also incredibly powerful movie. And I don't know if I'll ever watch it again, but it was freaking fantastic.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. All right, so our biggest disagreement is even bigger because Jeff had ChatGPT do his work and it got a bunch of shit wrong.
Bunch of stuff.
Nice. So next thing I got is movies we wanted to do but did not do. I didn't really have a lot. My list for last year, I think we did almost all of them. The only thing I wrote down was The Specialist.
The Specialist, yeah.
Which I don't even remember if I would have liked that movie if we watched it again. But I remember watching it as a kid and liking it.
That was the Specialist was on mine. I had it was hard for me because I was like, I guess maybe I could see why we left it off looking at the list of movies we did, but like Little Giants, that's kind of my jam. Milk Money, Blank Man, Terminal Velocity, I liked all those. But I know that none of those, I don't even now knowing that I didn't like, Interview with the Vampire and Legends of the Fall, I don't think I still would have replaced either of those, like, you know what I'm saying? Like with the ones that I'm choosing. So,
yeah. And dude, honestly, Blank Man we just missed because I didn't know it came out in 94 and it's not on either of our lists, like looking back.
I know.
So
I think
when we made it made so little money when we made our list, it just didn't make either of our lists because we'll go through like the top 200 of the year, and it was like below 200, like made less money than music videos.
Yeah,
so,
I think the whole time I was thinking it was 95, like, and we were going to do it the next year, but then it was 94 when I started looking at the list.
Because so I would absolutely have replaced something that we did with Blank Man because I freaking like that movie. But
yeah, that's because it's.
And I'm looking at your initial list that we put together. It's not on there. And it's not on mine either. When we put our list together, we literally didn't see that movie.
We just missed it. It was probably number 400 on the year.
Yeah, which that is. I'm going to put that in my things I wish I would have done differently because I hate that I missed Blank Man. I freaking like that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I wouldn't do like Little Giants. A lot of those, we've done a couple of them that were much bigger than Little Giants, and it turns out they're not that good when you're an adult.
Yeah.
Although there's some like nostalgia there.
Right.
Like,
I think that's what it is for me.
There's stuff that I liked. If we were doing it every week, we'd do other stuff and I'd be excited about it. But
I have a separate list of stuff that like we could have done if it was our job. Just stuff like The Specialist and 8 Seconds and Above the Rim and
dude,
Junior
Above the Rim,
and Disclosure.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Disclosure would have been fun to do on the podcast. Yeah. I think Above the Rim would have been fun. 8 Seconds you would have hated, but I always liked. Yeah, there's definitely other stuff.
That's Luke Perry and the bull riding, right?
Yeah dude.
Okay,
it's a true story. Well, based on a true story.
I like that movie. But the chance to have to do something like come up with 52, there's no way.
If we did 52 episodes a year, we would do like 10 more that we really liked, and then we'd do 15 that we're like, what the hell is this movie even?
What are we even?
I'd never have heard of this.
Yeah. Agreed. And plus, who has time for that and also work?
Well, yeah, I was saying you and I have actual jobs, so we definitely don't have time. If this was our job, I would happily watch Milkmaid, however many times we need to.
Milk Money.
Milk Money. God,
Ed Harris, Melanie Griffith.
I know.
And that kid that I like with the thing from the stuff.
That thing from the stuff.
I loved him in that thing that I saw him
in. All right, dude. Let's jump right into your best performances of 1994. I got my top 5, just like the Oscars.
Do we start? Didn't last time we start at 5 and work our way up, or do we just give a whole list? I think we do 5 and work our way up.
Let's do 5. Yeah, I'll do number 5 first. I got Jim Carrey from Ace Ventura.
Nice.
1994 is Jim Carrey's year, man. He does The Mask, he does Ace Ventura, and he does Dumb and Dumber. And of the 3 performances, I think Ace Ventura is the most iconic. He's got the freaking weird, crazy swoop hair with the Hawaiian shirt and the baggy flat boots.
Yeah, he killed it. I put him as number 3. That's how much I liked him in that.
Nice.
For number 5 for me is Joe Pesci playing Simon Wilder in With Honors. Yeah. I don't know if it's just because it's fresh or because I really like, or if I just really like Joe Pesci. Joe
Pesci's awesome.
Boy, oh boy.
Boy, oh boy, of it. Yeah, my number 4 for me is Tom Arnold in True Lies. This is one of those that if we took the time to do a best supporting actor category, he would have been right up top. But I was looking through it. It's like, dude, he makes that movie. He's so funny.
He is, and he's in like what altogether, maybe 15 minutes of it.
Not that much of it. I'm starting to like this guy. I mean, we still got to kill him. That goes without saying. But like James Cameron wanted to hire him. Fox didn't want to hire him because he was having all that divorce stuff with Roseanne. He didn't have a good reputation, and Cameron was like, if you don't give me Tom Arnold, I'm not doing the movie. I'll take it somewhere else.
Yep,
and he's so good.
Yeah, he's definitely funny. He didn't make my top 5. My number 4 is John Turturro as Herb Stempel in the quiz show. Because when we watched that, I was so glad that we actually did that one because I remembered it, but I didn't remember it all the way. And John Turturro killed it in that. Herb Stempel.
That's a great one.
Super funny.
I'll never be upset at an opportunity to recognize John Turturro because he's my jam.
Agreed.
I did not have him. My number 3 is Morgan Freeman as Red from Shawshank Redemption.
See, I have him as number 2.
He's supposed to be a white Irishman, and Spielberg cast Morgan Freeman, and then Morgan Freeman does the voiceover for the movie, and that's what gives us 30 years of everyone going like, who's great at voiceovers? Morgan Freeman.
Yeah. There is, if you're picking a voiceover guy, it's him, James Earl Jones, maybe, just maybe, Danny DeVito. But other than
they slice it right in front of you.
My daughter still walks around saying that. Every time she sees him on TV, it's just, they slice it right in front of you.
And as we said during Shawshank Redemption, neither of us has any interest in going to prison, but if we're going to go, we want to wear Canadian tuxedos. We want to be friends with Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, I just want to be friends with Morgan Freeman. Hard stop right there.
Yeah,
period.
Just skip the prison part entirely.
Yeah. So Jim Carrey was my number 3, and I put Morgan Freeman as Red on Shawshank as number 2. So who's your number 2?
Number 2 for me is Jeremy Irons, Scar from The Lion King.
Killed it. He killed it.
I mean, how could I leave him off? He's
going to be in my best performances next year without a doubt because he's in Die Hard with a Vengeance, and I freaking love him.
Jeremy Irons is great.
Yeah, he's awesome.
And Scar is just an iconic cartoon villain.
Yeah. I can't believe that the song that he sang, wasn't there an extra song or something that got cut out? Yeah,
there was an extra song that got cut out that got put back into the Lion King musical. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, good stuff. I have a feeling we have the same number 1. I could be off on this, but I think we have the same number 1. You want to count down from 3 and say it at the same time and see if we have the same one? Yeah.
All right, 3,
2, 1.
Keanu Reeves. No, I'm just
in Philadelphia.
Mine is Tom Hanks and Forrest Gump. He freaking killed it.
Yeah, dude. I was like, do I go for Tom Hanks in Philadelphia, for which he won the Best Actor Oscar, or do I go for Tom Hanks and Forrest Gump, for which he won the Best Actor Oscar? And I go Forrest Gump.
Yeah, Forrest Gump. He just murdered it. It was
if you were just listing like iconic performances from the entire decade, Forrest Gump would be up probably in the top 5.
Yeah, he killed it. There was no way I was leaving that off. No way that I could not recognize that.
And the reason that he's eligible for Best Actor Oscars in 2 movies that we did in the same year is that Philadelphia got a festival release like December 26th, technically in 1993, but then a wide release in January. So I cheated and said we could count it for 94 because we didn't do it in 93, and I really wanted to do it this year.
Yeah. I'm glad we did. It was a reason for me to give a 5 to something.
Yeah. So I got Tom Hanks, Jeremy Irons, Morgan Freeman, Tom Arnold, and Jim Carrey. Who you got?
Yeah, Tom Hanks, Morgan Freeman, Jim Carrey, John Turturro, and Joe Pesci.
Nice. Got 3 out of 5. I also got an honorable mention for Jeremy Piven in PCU.
Oh,
because it's just one of my favorite cult movies, and it's like the iconic Jeremy Piven performance. He's like the perfect version of Jeremy Piven.
I feel like
class is nothing before 11. Girls, you're freshmen. It's basically out of the question.
We no longer swill sherry and screw goats for fun anymore. I'm noticing right now that even though his name's Morgan, he's a guy, and I don't have any ladies on this top performance. Hopefully we'll start to get to movies where they have female leads, or are we just not picking those movies?
Dude, I suggested Waiting to Exhale for 95, and you didn't want to do it, so I don't know.
It's on the list still. We'll see.
It's on the long list. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's on the list.
I know.
We'll get there. We'll get there. What's the next category? Quotes?
Next one I got is quotes.
Nice.
All right,
are we starting with 5 again?
Yeah, start with number 5. What's your number 5?
Okay, number 5. It's from Herb Stempel in Quiz Show. He's like, you know why they call them Indians? Because Columbus thought he was an Indian. They're Indians because some white guy got lost. I freaking love that. When he's teaching his kid, like, how to, like, study and how to learn all of the facts that he needs to know, and he starts talking about Columbus, and he goes, dude, fantastic. I love Herb Stempel.
Yeah, dude, Herb Stempel is great. I was gonna, I think I looked at that when I was looking at quotes. He's like, you want to be worshipped? Go to India and moo.
Yeah.
My
John
number
Turturro
5
is fantastic.
Yeah, dude, John Turturro is great. Number 5 for me is, you have no marbles. Tanaka from Major League 2. He's doing the big giant Sam Cassell celebration on the running on the baseline.
He's got his hands down at the bottom. That's fantastic.
I love that that's where the Sam Cassell celebration came from, and I never realized that my whole life.
It's great. I like how my children that I teach, when we talked about Major League, they were like, "This movie?" And I was like, "Yeah, that movie." And they're just all walking around doing the thing.
That's great, man.
Yeah, it's great.
Major League 2 is not going to get another mention in my awards, so
it's going to get another mention in mine. We'll talk about it.
Nice.
Number 4 for me is from With Honors, when Simon interrupts the thing at Harvard, and he's like, "Which door do I leave from?" And Pitcannon's like, "At Harvard, we don't end our sentences with prepositions." And he says, "Okay, which door do I leave from, asshole?" Fantastic. I love it when somebody can stick it to a grammar Nazi.
Yeah. Especially a Harvard grammar Nazi. That's a great one.
And it's Joe Pesci.
It's a great one. My number 4 is I know everything there is to know about the shrimping business. Bubba.
I tried. All right.
Forrest Gump had so many good quotes. I was like, I'm just gonna do one, and I'm gonna go not right what you would expect. I'm gonna go with one of my personal favorites.
So when I'm looking at the Forrest Gump quotes, I was like, good Lord, why did I put so many on these notes?
Dude, there's so many.
I didn't realize I had so many. And I put none of them in my best quotes. For my number 3 is from City Slickers 2. It's when they're talking about the map. He's like, all right, so the sun sets in the east, right? And he's like, no, the sun sets in the west. That's if you're in the east, but we're way out west now, so we're past where the sun sets. He's like, you can't be past where the sun sets. And if you think you can, I'm standing directly south of an idiot. And then that's when Harry, not Harry, what's his name? He chips in, and he's like, which is down, right? Because he kept saying every time you're going forward, you're going north. Dude, I'm standing directly south of an idiot is fantastic. Man. Every time somebody looks at a map, I tell them that.
City Slickers 2, not as good as the original City Slickers, but had some really good moments. And I have
stuff that we still say too. Like,
I have some honorable mention quotes from City Slickers 2 that will be in there. Number 3 for me is from PCU. You're wearing the shirt of the band you're going to see? Don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy.
Because I think that all the time. Because I see people just walking around town wearing band T-shirts, and I'm always going like, "You're wearing the shirt of the band you're going to see?" But don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy. Oh man, I like me some PCU. Number 2 for me. I was having trouble narrowing it down for Harry Doyle quotes.
I know.
For me, it was either going to be Dynamite Drop-In Money. Those broadcasting classes are really paying off. Because I say that every time somebody says something and nobody like recognizes that they said it when we're talking in a group. Or the one I'm probably going to use is Out by an Eyelash at third. Because I say that when I'm watching baseball, forced to watch baseball with people.
Yeah.
But God, he had so many. I wanted to see his movie, but it was only out for 2.5 hours. I was told it was in focus, though. He steals seconds. Glad he still remembers where it is.
The one that I had from him that was on my very long list was, that wouldn't have been out in a lot of parks. Name one. Yellowstone.
He'll need a rocket up his ass to catch that one. This baby's out of here.
Number two for me is Dan Marino should die of gonorrhea and rot in hell.
If I had a nickel for every time we said that.
Because the thing is, Dan Marino played football for a long time after this movie came out, so there were many, many opportunities to see him on your TV screen and say out loud to a group of your friends, Dan Marino should die of gonorrhea and rot in hell, and have everyone laugh.
Everyone.
And then after he retired, he did a bunch of shoe commercials and whatever, and you could continue to say it. And now if you watch the TV shows where they want you to get reverse mortgages, you can still say it.
Isotoner gloves, Skechers. He does them all. He should die of gonorrhea right now. Yeah, Dan Marino should buy this car. Well, not this car because I'm about to mess this one up, but he should buy this one. All right, so my number one quote is from PCU, and it is, "Can you blow me where the Pampers is?" Because I freaking love that. Because he asked her to say it again. And then she says, "Blow me where the Pampers is." And then he like shakes his head and she's like, "Show me where the campus is." That's my favorite quote of the year. I freaking love that quote.
Dude, PCU's got so many good quotes. You dated a straight man? Oh, I was a freshman. Fresh person. And all the David Spade stuff. Don't ever make me wait outside that door again.
Oh man, the Mayflower.
Number one for me is from my favorite comedies of all time, Dumb and Dumber. We've got no food. We've got no jobs. Our pets' heads are falling off. There's so many quotes from that movie, but I think that one is my favorite.
Oh man, just when I think you couldn't get any dumber, you go and redeem yourself. What a great
big gulps,
movie.
huh? See you later, dude. But anytime something's going wrong, you could just say, "We've got no food, we've got no jobs, our pets' heads are falling off."
Yeah, I tell you, you're right. Jim Carrey killed it this year. This was his year.
Jim Carrey year. That's why we did Jim Carrey month on the podcast back in April. Did all three of his movies. Honorable mentions.
All together.
I have other stuff from City Slickers 2. John Lovitz. I was an animal detective. People pay a big ransom. Ransom is a bad choice of words. That's the word they used in court, but I'm still fighting it.
God, John Lovitz.
And then also from City Slickers 2, $1 million, Mitch.
$1 million. Dude, have you seen John Lovitz and Bill Burr go after each other? Yeah. It's so fun.
I know. It's great.
I love John Lovitz.
Yeah, dude. They're just they're both so sarcastic, and they just never let on that they're joking.
Right. It's so great.
Also in my bonus quotes, I've got I said, "Kick him over to me, Pele."
Oh, the chase.
And 2 times from Renaissance Man.
Oh yeah. Yes. Renaissance Man should have got more love from me because I still quote that a lot. But,
dude, we're picking 3 quotes a movie. That means we have freaking 79 quotes a year, and we have to narrow it down to 5. And some movies like Forrest Gump and Dumb and Dumber have like 15 quotes.
Right. There were so many. I started pulling up some, and it was like drinking from a fire hose. There's just too many.
Dude, it was overwhelming. All right. Best music, either score or soundtrack from 1994.
Yeah.
This list is a little shorter for me, but we can start at number 5 if you want to.
Yeah, I got number 5 is Shawshank Redemption. Thomas Newman did that.
Yeah. Yeah, I
liked
didn't
it.
dislike that one, but I thought it was it did make my top 5. Number 5 for me is Reality Bites, the soundtrack.
Oh yeah,
which is not one that I love, but if you look at the list of songs, you're like, dude, there's a lot of songs on here.
Yeah, there's a lot of songs everybody liked at the time for sure.
And number 4, what do you got?
Number 4 for me is City Slickers 2, Mark Shaman, our friend of the podcast, Mark Shaman.
Friend of the podcast.
Can
Mark
I say
Shaman.
that?
Yeah, why not? I thought about putting that, but I didn't want to do it because I did it. It's basically the same score as the original City Slickers, so I've already done it.
It is, and I liked it.
So
yeah.
I knocked it out for that reason. Number 4 for me is Legends of the Fall, James Horner, who's a couple of years away from winning some Oscars for Titanic.
Yeah, he did a good job with that because
we both liked that movie
like that.
more than we thought we were going to. And, and the score was definitely part of it.
Yeah, it was very sweeping on those big, expansive shots, and it made the movie for sure.
Yeah, and then at the end we found out Brad Pitt was the main character because before that no one knew. But when he died, the movie was over, and that's how we learned.
I don't know why we watched that one. So
we both liked it.
Yeah. Number 3 for me is Legends of the Fall with Vampires, Interview with the Vampire, Elliot Goldenthal. Dude, I remember that one being like suspenseful and kind of scary, but not like spooky, not like horror scary. Yeah, which is hard to do, and I like that, and that's why I
didn't
put
like that one very much. That was not on my list. Number 3 for me is Speed, Mark Mancina, who's about to go do Bad Boys in 1995. And Speed and Bad Boys are so similar. Yeah,
yeah, lots of stabs and
bump.
Yeah.
Bump, bump, bump. That might be Bad Boys. It might be Speed. You don't know. But the soundtrack is awesome, and it's perfect.
It's like singing Star Wars and then trying to sing Superman right after it. It's like impossible. Yeah, good call on Speed. Number 2 for me, I don't know if they're in the same order, but number 2 for me is Alvin Silvestri with Forrest Gump.
Number 2 for me is Alan Silvestri, Forrest Gump. Because that was an unbelievable score.
Yeah, and the soundtrack was good. You put the soundtrack and the score together, forget about it.
I know, the soundtrack and the score together, in almost any other year, this would have been number 1. But in this year, The Lion King was number 1.
Yeah, number 1 for me also, Hans Zimmer.
Freaking Hans Zimmer doing the score, Elton John and Tim Rice doing the music. It is stupid how good The Lion King is.
Yeah. It's really good, and lots of catchy stuff.
Yeah, dude, so it's so good that they went to Broadway with it for like 15 years, and it's still as amazing. And they've done like 9 more movies. Dude,
the Broadway version of it's fantastic. Also,
I want to see it. I don't know when the next time it'll come here, but I would like to do that.
Yeah, you should check it out. I had a spot for best song. Did you do that one too? Or
yeah, I did, but I only got 4.
Okay, what's your? I got 5, but the last 2 I really were like. Here's my question, and this is the reason I'm asking is because we talked about the soundtrack for Reality Bites. Those songs, a lot of them were made for that movie.
Yeah.
The last 2 that I have on my list came from Forrest Gump, and they weren't made for the movie. They were just made in that time frame, so they used them in the movie and put them on the soundtrack. But it's songs that I really freaking like. So
yeah, dude.
As soon as they came on, I was clapping.
One of my favorite songs from last year was the Sonny and Cher from Groundhog Day. I got you, babe.
Yeah.
Like that song was around a long time before that movie was.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, dude. Give
all right, so number 5 is from 1967, Respect, written by Otis Redding, sung by Aretha Franklin. That's one of my jams, dude. I like Otis's version too. Like I like all the versions.
Yeah, if I'd have taken some time with the Forrest Gump soundtrack, I for sure could have gotten more songs because there's a lot of stuff on there I really like.
Yeah. So, and you didn't have a number 5?
No.
You only had 4?
I skipped all the Forrest Gump soundtrack stuff. I forgot about it.
Yeah. So the last 2 are for 4 and 5 for me are Forrest Gump, and the number 4 is Land of a Thousand Dances, Wilson Pickett.
Nice.
Dude, the 1, 2, 3, bang, 1, 2, 3. Dude, what's not to love? So that's 5 and 4 for me.
Great calls. Number 4 for me is Take a Bow, Madonna from With Honors.
Yeah,
not because I like it that much, but just because I always think of this movie when I think of that song, and it was a big part of it was a big song that year. Wait, hang on, I can't hear
his name? Babyface, that wrote it.
Yeah.
Babyface, that wrote it. I can remember when they did that on, it was like Grammys or something. I want to say the Grammys or maybe MTV, and they were on these moving platforms. Babyface was up there singing the background with her. Dude. Fantastic.
Yeah. I loved when Babyface would write a song for somebody that wasn't like a regular person to write a song with, and then he would go and sing the background vocals, like like on Brandy songs. You'd be like, hey, that's Babyface singing background vocals. He must have written that.
Yeah. I man, just such a good song. You're right. I should have put that one on there. That's a good jam.
What's your
number 3? For number 3? My number 3 is Hakuna Matata. From The Lion King. Friggin' just Tim Rice and Elton John coming together to kill it. Just kill it.
I wanted to restrict myself a little bit.
You
can
hear the beginning and love it. Yeah.
I didn't do that one. I did.
I couldn't do that, man.
I did do a couple, but number 3 for me, it was one that I'm positive you did not have, which from Philadelphia, which is the aria that Tom Hanks wheels his IV stand around while listening to it with Denzel Washington, which was a really, really powerful scene that I still remember. He's like translating the opera to Denzel Washington, and Denzel Washington just sitting there, and he's like, I don't know what's happening right now.
Right. I remember that for sure, and I remember that scene, and I can remember us talking about it, and me talking about like the camera angles were weird, and the lighting was weird, and that song, I didn't understand it, but that was one that you liked a lot. And I could see the appeal of it. Didn't make my list, though.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to bump that one in my Jeep, but I did like that, that moment in the movie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Number 2 for me, also from Lion King, Circle of Life.
Yeah.
I love how it eases into that after the little, the very opening when it's the sun and you hear the person, to pay, and then it eases into Circle of Life.
Libo M.
With what my son says is their chicken carbonara. The carbonara, chicken carbonara, and that's what he sings when they're building up, and then they sing over the top of that. God, such a good freaking jam. The Elton John version is also good, but the one from the movie is the one I pick, and that's my number 2, Lion King.
Yeah, Circle of Life's number 2 for me as well. I didn't want to do a whole bunch of Lion King songs, but I got that as number 2. Same thing, man. That movie starts. It's such a good song, and it's such a good arrangement with Libo M doing all that stuff with the African chorus doing the Swahili and the Zulu stuff. That they literally made the Lion King trailer just the opening sequence. That's that song with all the animation behind it, and they went like, "This is the first 3 minutes of the movie. This is what we want everyone to know about. We don't even have to make a trailer. We just put this up, and everyone will go, dude, I'm going to see that."
And it ends with the big and then the title card pops up. Fantastic.
It was incredible.
It's really great.
That's number 2 for me as well. Number 1 is also from Lion King. Just can't wait to be king.
Me too.
That's always been my jam.
Yeah, it's freaking Jason Weaver.
I know.
Rowan Atkinson just killing it.
It's amazing.
Little Jason Weaver. Little Michael Jackson. Dude, when you go to Disney and you do the Mickey's PhilharMagic and that's the song that comes on, and it's so loud and it's 4D and it's freaking, you feel the breeze and you could see like him sliding down the giraffe's neck, and it's just, what a freaking bop. It is such a good song.
Yeah, man. It's incredible.
This is something I can bump in the Jeep.
Oh, absolutely.
With no problem. Yeah, I really like it. I love Jason Weaver. He's
awesome.
He's got some range. He sings that high little kid voice
done
perfect.
Top 5 songs and only picked Lion King songs because that's how good the music is. Let's do best movies. What's your number 5 for the year for you?
Best movies. Number 5 for me was Ace Ventura.
Yeah,
it's that's peak Jim Carrey for me. I forgot how funny it was. I forgot how much I loved it.
Yeah.
If
I'm not back in 5 minutes,
fantastic.
just wait longer.
Fantastic. The whole scene where he's trying to get put into the insane asylum and he's pretending to play football and he does the slow motion and the tush push and jumps over the hedge. Fantastic. That's number 5 for me. What's your number 5?
Yeah, I Ace Ventura by the Numbers was one of my top 5, but it did not quite make my top 5 of the year. When I was looking at it, I'm like thinking about the movies that I liked the most from the year. If I was going I'm going to go rewatch something from '94, which ones I'd pick. Number 5 for me is Speed.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Great jam.
Because it's just...
I love me some Speed.
It's just...
The bus that couldn't slow down.
Dude, it's an incredible action movie. There's like... I don't know, man.
And it's not even just like the bus. Like the bus is definitely part of it. But there's the elevator in the beginning.
I was going to say, the elevator sequence at the beginning.
Then the train at the end.
With Jeff Goldblum. He's like, did you bring the screwdriver? And he's like, Harry. He's like, yeah, we'll go up 36
Jeff
floors.
Bridges?
Yeah, Jeff Bridges. Yeah, not Jeff Goldblum. That would have been awesome. And freaking Dennis Hopper is great.
You got to bring the screwdriver. I can't believe it. Yeah, dude, it's a great movie.
Soundtrack is
I
awesome.
Really like it a lot.
There's Jan de Bunt, who's the cinematographer for
I didn't
Die Hard,
realize that
which
was
we just
the same
released on
as Bad
Patreon,
Boys.
is the director of this. Like, he's driving around there actually working on the freeway in LA, and he's like, ooh, there's a part of the freeway that's not done. He calls the screenwriter. He's like, hey, make a thing where we jump the bus over that missing piece of freeway. Like, all of it's just...
Do that
so
thing,
cool.
update it, and email it.
Yeah, make that happen. Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock are great.
Yeah.
Freaking Alan Ruck is in there. That's the police.
supporting
They work
cast
for you.
Yeah.
If you die, they got to take a pay cut.
I already seen the airport. Oh, that's freaking great.
Yeah.
I already seen
number
the
4?
airport. Yeah, good call. Number 4 for me, was Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
I really liked it. It still feels a little long, but dude, it's a really great movie. It's Forrest Gump. Everybody knows Forrest Gump
is amazing.
Even the people that don't like know all the movies we're doing, when you say Forrest Gump, they know Forrest Gump. You know?
Yeah.
Everybody knows that one.
Yeah, for sure.
So I put it number 4.
Nice. Number 4 for me, Shawshank Redemption.
Shawshank. That's a good call.
It's maybe the least funny, least action movie that I would watch a lot.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Shawshank is a movie that doesn't hit any of the things that I want rewatchable movies to hit, except it is. It's super rewatchable.
Yeah.
It's so, I don't know. It's so awesome. Yeah. For me, number 3 was Shawshank. Sorry. Number 3 for me was Shawshank. And it's just, dude, every time I would catch it on, I would watch it back in the gap. So like, I know, I don't know what makes it so rewatchable, but you're right. It's fantastic.
Number 3 for me is Dumb and Dumber.
Not comforting. It's not actiony. I don't know. Nice.
Between this and Ace Ventura, Dumb and Dumber is...
What's not to like about that?
Nothing is not to like about Dumb and Dumber. I would watch it a lot more than I would Ace Ventura. I have watched it a lot more than I would watch Ace Ventura. It's just freaking brilliant. I love that 2 of my top 5 have Jeff Bridges in them.
Dude, I really like Dumb and Dumber. I don't know. To me, I don't know why I like Ace Ventura more. I just do.
Ace Ventura was a lot better than I remembered. It was a lot better than I remembered it, and that's such an iconic performance. But Dumb and Dumber, I think, is a better comedy for me.
Yeah, it's better.
But they're both amazing. It's incredible he did those 2 and The Mask in the same year.
Yeah. My number 2 is Pulp Fiction. I know it was violent in some parts, but it's like super clever, and like when the people talk back and forth, their dialogue was like so like everyday type writing, everyday type dialogue. God, I don't know. I really liked it a lot. I think it was the one that I gave the highest score to. I really like it. Like it. I know it's not something I can watch every single day because I have kids, but I would totally, no matter where I turn that on.
It was
just
awesome. I was trying to get Pulp Fiction into some of my categories. Like I thought about Jules for best performances. I looked at some of the quotes. Like, it was great. It was way better than I remembered it being.
Yeah.
But yeah, it did not make my top 5. Number 2 for me is Lion King, which is the movie I've seen the most of any movie we did this year.
All the movies, yeah. I think, to be completely honest, because I have kids and I've been watching movies with them lately, for the last 10 years, The Lion King is definitely the one I've seen the most, even not of my own accord. And maybe that's why it didn't make in my top 5. But dude, it's a fantastic movie, and that's another one that everybody's like, oh yeah, Lion King, yeah, I know that one.
Yeah,
like you tell them like Forrest Gump, Pulp Fiction, even those like some of my students they're too young for, so like they don't know it yet. But
yeah, what's number 1 for you?
It's good. So number 1 for me was Speed. I can't not love that movie. I can still vividly remember where I was when I saw it with my dad at the university duplex in Hammond. Like I not changed my life, but it changed like how I looked at movies on the way out. I remember it, so I put it number 1.
Yeah, dude, that's great. Number 1 for me is no surprise. It's Forrest Gump. It wins Best Picture. Tom Hanks wins Best Actor. It made freaking tons of money. If it wasn't for Lion King, it would have been the top earning movie of the year. It's got a great score. It's got a great soundtrack. It's got good special effects.
Right.
Like, I just love it. I don't watch it that much because it's long and there's parts of it that are kind of a bummer, but it's... When we did this year, I was like, Forrest Gump and The Lion King will be my favorite movies, and they were.
Yeah,
so I got Forrest Gump, Lion
we did
King,
have some
Dumb and Dumber,
Shawshank,
and Speed.
Yeah, I got Speed, Lion King, Pulp Fiction, Ace Ventura, Forrest Gump. No, sorry. I was looking at the wrong list. Speed was my number 1. Pulp Fiction, my number 2. Forrest Gump, my number 3. Ace Ventura. No, I'm sorry. Shawshank, number 4, and Ace Ventura, number 5.
Nice.
Sorry, I had 2 lists going at the same time, one above the other. We had some. My last category I had was like regrets, or like what I've felt like I messed up on, or wanted to change for the end of the year. Do you have some stuff? Because I have some.
Why don't
3.
you get it started?
I have 3 written down. All right, my first one is I need to be more professional. I said this last year. I need to say less and that kind of stuff because I make it hard on the boy that does editing, and I don't want the boy to work as hard. So
you lay out my.
I feel like shorts. I've made some strides, but right. But I have tons of work to do, and I'm working on. I don't need to be perfect, obviously, but I could get better. Yeah. I'm trying.
I think there's things.
I got the Post-it up on the computer screen that says "Stop saying fatty."
Yeah.
So we'll get there.
I think there's things that you and I could both do.
Even though
better,
I just said it again.
As far as that goes, but we do pretty good. The challenge is that this is not our full-time job, so we don't get a ton of time to go like, let's listen to our episodes together and then work on what we really could have done better. We're never doing that. Like we're just getting better by doing it more, but we don't have time to like. It's not like, all right, today we're just going to work on bounce passes. Like there's no practice time. It's all game time. We got here talking about practice.
Practice. We're talking about practice. Yeah. I am going to try to do that better.
Yeah. I think we're getting better. This year, the only thing I had this year was just like, dude, I was swamped, man, all year because I started a new job. I renovated some more properties. I'm raising a 3-year-old. I'm trying to work out more so I'm not as fat. I just had a lot of stuff going on this year. I didn't get to spend as much time as I would have liked to prepping for our episodes. Looking back at my notes, you can tell like probably about a quarter to a third of the episodes, like my sheet is like there's very little information. It's like best performances, and I just typed in 3 names. So I know that means that when I did that movie, I didn't have as much time to prep as I wanted. So I would have liked to have. I don't like to be underprepared. That bugs me. Even though I think it sounded good. We did a good job, but I like to be more prepared. And I wanted to do Patreon episodes one a month, and we only did 10, so we missed a couple. So, but we did 9 2 years ago, so we did a little bit better.
That I put on there more Patreon if possible. So again, I'm swamped. Also, we got 2 kids and trying to do all the things, and everybody's playing sports, and it's just a lot. So. We can do that more.
Yeah, I mean,
my other one.
It'd be great if we could get to. It'd be great if we could do a little bit more Patreon stuff because I really appreciate. Much love to the Patreon folks for listening, and those movies are fun. We could do more fun stuff, but I am really happy that we're getting as many done as we are, and I'm really happy that we've never missed a release date for the regular feed 4 years in. That's given how much shit we have going on. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is a lot. The other thing I had for mistakes is I wish we've done less Brad Pitt outside with long hair movies. I mean, I only know that now because we watched them. But I looking at the list of stuff that we could have done. I guess maybe it wasn't this year so much as A River Runs Through It and all that. Those movies felt like a drag to me, and that's the one takeaway that I kept thinking of is like, God, I used to like Brad Pitt more than I did. I don't like him as much. We should have done less long hair movies outside.
Yeah, and then this year you're like, hey, I want to do a bunch of Brad Pitt movies.
But he's got short hair in these, and there's there's different stuff in 95, and maybe that'll bring my Brad Pitt love back. But I don't know, maybe not. Maybe not.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you on that, but I don't know. There's no way to. We don't know how to do that because we just we go, hey, let's try to watch this movie, and we both go, sure, that seems fine, and then we watch it, and we go, well, that sucks. I wish we hadn't.
We wouldn't have known.
Now we're recording.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known.
My biggest regret for sure now that
I wish we hadn't done it also, but
I just learned about it, but it's now my biggest regret is that we missed Blank Man. It just escaped our notice. And like that's going to keep me up at night. I kind of want to.
Yeah, it sucks.
Like it's December 27th as we're recording. I'm like, can we get in tomorrow and do Blank Man?
Yeah.
Like I just freaking like that movie so much.
Oh man, I wonder how it holds up too.
Probably not great, but I just really like it.
I don't know.
Yeah. The other thing I got is re-ratings. You got anything you would re-rate?
I didn't have a re-rating, but you know what I put? I put that freaking Maverick doesn't get as much love as it should. I don't even think people know. Kat was like, Maverick? I know, and I know I did too. But I was like, yeah, you don't remember? It's like based off the TV show and Mel Gibson's playing cards. And she's like, I got nothing. Like, she didn't even remember.
Dude, it's a good movie.
So,
I like it.
Yeah, it's really good. And
I like when Mel Gibson does comedies because he doesn't really do a lot of them.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Did you re-rate anything?
I bumped a couple things. Like Renaissance Man, I gave a 6, and I bumped it to 6.5 because I really like it, even though it's like...
Nice.
You know, no one's going to be really learning about that in film school, but it's a movie I really like. So I bumped that a little bit. And then I think I'd bump Speed from an 8 to an 8.5 because I had True Lies and Maverick and an 8, and I think Speed is maybe a hair better than those two. But there was none where I was like last season.
Good call.
I was like,
good call.
I was like Schindler's List. I need to bump like 2 whole Chimney Dogs because it's such a bummer that I gave it a lower rating. And then as the year went on, I kept thinking about it more and more. And I was like, okay, if I'm thinking about it this much, it probably deserves a higher. But I was pretty close this year. I think I'm all right.
Yeah, the as we watch stuff and then talk about it, and then I think about the stuff you say, and then I let the movie marinate a little more. I want to change my rating sometimes, but this time I think I got them where I want them.
Yeah, dude, I think we were pretty good.
Close. Pretty close.
Yeah, and we got. And I mean, that's it. Honestly, for the Nathans, I'm not going to play the outro music, but dude, we got 95 coming up. Like we'll have.
We don't have 3 minutes.
I think next week we'll be out with our first 95 movie. We're going to do Heat for our first movie in 1995. Heat. I like that because then we could say, like, get ready because in 95 we're bringing the heat, which is like a little bit better than saying, get ready in 95 we're bringing them while you were sleeping, which was our other option.
We're bringing the Braveheart.
We're bringing the usual suspects.
Dude, Heat is fantastic. I can't wait.
But the 95 list we've not finalized, but looking at it, like, dude, Toy Story, Braveheart, Billy Madison, Friday, Money Train, Clueless, Bad Boys, God, Mallrats.
Yeah.
Tommy Boy. It's gonna be incredible.
Yep, wall-to-wall jams in 95. We'll see if we can flesh out this list and make a good one.
Yeah, and we have people on Patreon. I mean, we have people on Discord already giving us suggestions for both 95 and for 1987, which will be our Patreon movies. So if you want to throw some options at us, get in, join the Discord.
Nice.
You can get to it through movielifecrisis.com. You can go to patreon.com/movielifecrisis if you want to hear the bonus stuff or support. But yeah, we'll be back next week bringing the heat.
Support the arts.
Vaya con Dios.
Bring it. But I want to talk about it now. That movie came out 7 years ago.
Thanks for listening to Movie Life. I had the volume down from the fade out earlier.